Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Grounded, where the koi fish is right underneath me. I just saw that. That was horrifying. I'm actually curious to know, has anybody actually ever seen somebody go up against the koi fish? Is there a video of that exists somewhere? I'm really curious. I'm tempted to just put all of my things away and just jump in the pond, let the koi fish eat me just to see what happens. Anyways, I've been doing lots and lots of grinding since the last episode, so I'm going to take a minute here to give you a brief montage to show you what all I've done. I collected tons and tons of resources, but what I really wanted to do before we started getting into tougher enemies was to get more points into healing and to health with the milk molars. So I set out on a quest to find all of the milk molars that I could throughout the yard now that I've got the scabby detection for the milk molars. The first place I headed was back down here to the corner of the hedge and the house, where I had mentioned before there's supposed to be a milk molar. In addition to the milk molar, I found a skeleton which had a note, some photos, and a compliance badge. After failing to hardcore parkour up to the milk molar, I came back the following day with a bounce web that I used to try to get into the tree. Ultimately, that failed too, and I resigned myself to building roof pieces in conjunction with the bounce web. Then my scabby detected a milk molar at this location, which is a large plank in the ground. There was an abundance of little spiderlings, which led me to one conclusion. There was a wolf spider in this cave. After defeating him, we found some raw science and a milk molar, and then we headed off to another scabby alert location, which is here, under the yoked girth head. This contained another wolf spider, and after defeating it, we increased our level of mithridatism, as well as gaining some more raw science and another scabby. Then we were off to this location just under the house porch, which contained, you guessed it, another wolf spider. After defeating it, we got a mutation called Chopper, along with the wolf spider gold card, and of course the milk molar. By the way, if you come down here yourself, in the compartment right next door to the wolf spider, don't miss the scabby. In a quest from Burgle to kill some gnats, I managed to get the gnat gold card as well. Then, after taking some time to admire the morning, I identified the cause of the zip line that wasn't connecting in the last episode to be the rotation of the anchor on the platform. The simple fix was to build another anchor, and now we are connected to the anchor point near the charcoal grill. In a daring move, I snuck under the charcoal grill lid where 2 wolf spiders were bedded down for the day in order to secure a mega milk molar and 500 raw science. I also identified the charcoal grill section of the map also contains shiny sections of items that can be dug for resources like this hot cha-cha. This little guy that I've never seen before stumbled across my path, and he managed to escape me by burrowing into the ground. But do not worry, we caught him later when he was on a rock and couldn't burrow. We got a resource called Twinkling Shell that we will need to analyze. Peeped a black ox beetle while he was rudely throwing things at me. Then I went into the charcoal bag located here to find another milk molar. Then I grabbed some more raw science beside the charcoal bag, on the leg of the charcoal grill, and at this new location I found called an abandoned gardening glove. During my travels, I also managed to peep a fireworker ant and get the last of the tough gunk that I need in order to craft the Mint Mace. Stumbled upon a cassette tape called Pour Some Poison on Me Glam Mix, which sounds suspiciously like the spoof of a Def Leppard song, and then got targeted by a tiger mosquito who managed to knock me off of the wall around the top tier of the upper yard and into the pond surrounding the Castle Moldork playset that I've been fawning over since the very beginning of the game. Turns out, I want to visit this castle far less than I originally thought after identifying how many tiger mosquitoes and water fleas there are in this location. In an interesting note, there's not an easily identifiable way to get out of this location, especially at night when you can't see. After several minutes of flailing around and trying to find a way out, I eventually found a twig that took me back up to the wall I fell off of, and praying that I was aiming for the water below because my dandelion tuft had already expired, I dove into the water below. I fought off an attack from some larvae. Stared at this bulletin board for an inordinate amount of time, but identified that I think I'm missing one of the field stations in the yard. Spent milk molars on 2 different occasions, putting a 2nd level into health, a 2nd level into healing, a 1st level into stamina, 3rd level into consumable stack size, and then later a 3rd level into resource stack size. Lastly, I applied all of the science that I had located to acquiring the cookbook for the haze. After a long, hard day of work, I constructed myself a berry leather chair and sat in it in order to acquire the Steam achievement Lounging Around. And that brings you up to speed. All right, thanks to Future Hawk for that lovely video montage there. We are on our way to the sandbox. And the reason for that today is that I double-checked into the crafting. I really want to make the Mint Mace because I believe it's useful against those larvae, but I need mint globs. And from what I understand, the way that you get the mint globs is to get the burgle chip, the auxiliary burgle chip that's located in the sandcastle. So we are, of course, headed to the sandbox where we are going to try to make our way through there. As a matter of fact, we better double check and make sure that we have our fresh defenses on, probably because I was in the charcoal grill during the end of that montage. I believe we need to find there's a lab entrance around here somewhere. It might be that. We're gonna get attacked by a ton of ant lions as we go, unfortunately. A milk molar, huh? Wonder if that's underground. Oh, this is just the battery. So is this the entryway? Sandbox Lab Outpost. Oh, we need the assistant manager key card to get in here. There's something shimmering right around here. This is one of the things that you guys would have missed that episode that got a little crazy, and that is that there are shiny, shimmery locations that you can dig up certain items, like this appears to be a salt shard. One other thing you guys also would have missed while I was in this is I mentioned there was a skeleton. It occurs right here. I did rummage through it. We got some stuff from it. It's right up there is the umbrella when we first came into the sandbox. All right, guys, I'm trying to be a little bit cheaty right now. We should have the assistant manager's card to get into that outpost. And then there's a bulletin board in there, if I'm not mistaken, that shows you where to dig. It basically tells you that at 3 o'clock, wherever the shadow is of this shovel is where you need to dig up the key. And it's not quite 3 o'clock yet. It should be in here somewhere. But I'm trying to bypass that for the moment. I do want to get the assistant manager's key card because I do believe that's what we need in order to get the zip lines that go upwards as well. And I'm really excited about that. So we're going to be doing that. But I'm impatient right now and I want the Mint Mace, and I can explain that in greater detail. I think I just walked over top of it. Here we go. I think this is it. All right, let's dig this up. Okay. This is, in fact... Wait, I still have to dig it? Okay. The melted moat key. All right. So what we need to do is we need to head over towards the sandbox. Let's go ahead and equip something. The dagger's what I tend to use on the ant lions. I believe that is something the slashing damage is what they're susceptible to. And we will make a concerted effort to get the assistant manager's keycard very soon. But for now, I would like to try to get a couple things around here. So there's supposed to be raw science. I wondered if it was under the bucket. They did this in the pond, too, where the raw science is under a potted plant.
Nothing like a little science, as I always say.
There is, of course, a mixer over there, but we're not headed for that today. Let's head over this way. There should be one of those really big treasure chests like we found in the pond and also on top of the picnic table. Okay, here we go. We're actually kind of around to the side of the sandcastle. It looks like it's back here in the moat. So now that we've got the key, let's go ahead and take care of this. Waterlogged recipe. A note detailing how to make a particularly deadly weapon? Is this not how I get the chip? Assault Morning Star. I don't see a burgle chip in here. Maybe I was mistaken? Alright guys, so there is the castle over there. Down here there's a field station in what looks to be like an oasis.
Thank goodness. Finally some shade.
Anything in here? Here's some notes. Inventory inspection. Burgle. You watch enough cartoons to know the gag. The befuddled man puts his finger through an unexpected hole in the fabric. Well, that's me today. The chests have been jingling around in my dice bag for weeks to keep track of shrunken treasures jangle no more. Scattered to the four winds, the seven seas. Please keep an eye out. They could be anywhere. The perfect vessels for storing precious items. What a pity. Okay. Do I have anything to... No, I don't. All right. Looks like over here there is some quartzite. Ooh, where does this go? Oh, nowhere. Oh, here's some raw science. Alright guys, so I'm not sure what I was looking at. I have no idea if I misread something or misremembered something. I have no idea. But apparently the mighty globs... Hello, you just came into view. They're apparently with the super chip that's in the black anthill. So we're headed along the edge of the sandbox just so that I can use my dandelion tuft to kind of jump right down into where the black anthill is located. I did remember to bring along my gas mask just in case. I also put on my black ant shield, which you may have noticed that I wasn't using yesterday, and that's because it's nearly damaged and I do not have enough black ant parts to replace it. But if we're going into the black anthill, I suspect that will change. I did also do a quick milk molar, huh? Probably in a plant. I have no idea how to get into those plants. They're pretty tall. Nope. Well, that'll be for another day. Anyways, I did do a quick lookup about what I would need from here, and I found out I should bring some bombs along. So it said to bring at least 2. That I might need more than that if I would plan to do a bunch more exploring. Whoops. But for now, I just need enough just to get in and get the super chip. Also, I want to make sure that I apply... We're going to remove fresh defense, and we're going to put on Ant Annihilator, because, of course, we are headed into the Black Ant Hill. So I think the way is past the hot dog, which is not always a hot dog. Of course, that's randomized. And then I think you go back through here. And then I think we make a left, is what I found out when I was leaving this place previously. And we should be here. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and equip my miner's helmet for now, and I'm going to work on clearing out the soldier ants so that we can pass through without too much issue, and I will see you guys at the lab. Alright guys, this is the tunnel that we've been coming down. I think I cleared out all the soldier ants in this room. I ran around in here and I didn't have anybody else attacking me, so I believe I should be good. I ran all the way around the outsides. I don't see anything out here. It looks like we're supposed to go down here into this tunnel. And then it appears as though there is a left and a right. I want to go this way because there's things to pick up over here. Oh, you're just regular ant, regular... Okay, good. This would be a bad time for a soldier ant to find me.
I read that extended periods of isolation in remote places.
Black Ant Lab. I'm going to run back really quickly and see what was on the other side then, since that's where we're going. Okay, so it looks like the other way took me to a locked door that I imagine I will be coming out of at some point. I don't know. It's very dark in here. Is this quartzite? I thought it looked like quartzite from back there. I'm going to grab this quickly. Hey, look, there's some more on the other side. Alright, so there was another pathway off the... When I went out to the right and there was that locked door. I don't know where it went, but I want to kind of focus because I've already messed up today and we went and grabbed the wrong chip. Which... Or, not even chip, it wasn't a chip. Alright, so how do we... Ooh, fun. Let's get this quickly. Okay, so this door is locked as well. So how do we get to where we're going? That's the way we came in. That is a soldier ant. That door is also locked, but appears to have raw science and a chest of some form up there. Alright, let's go up here. Gosh. Oh, there's the thing to blow up. I wonder if that's where we go. Does this have... It's a little bit more inconspicuous back here. Alright guys, I led the soldier ants kind of back into this little tunnel that's past everything. I was fighting them back in here so that I wouldn't be attacked by all the little ants. Looks like there's some quartzite over here. I already grabbed one of them. Let's grab the other one quickly. Also some brittle marble on the floor. What else is back here? Anything of interest before we head in? Another brittle marble shard. Okay. I'm not going to blow that up for now. I think that I'll probably have to come back for some of this because I only had 2 bombs. And that was how many I was told to bring. What is after me? Oh. It's an ant that's still upset about the fact that I killed their soldiers. One moment. Okay, now that he's taken care of, I'm going to assume this is how we get in, because this actually does look like it gets into the lab. So let's grab one of our bombs and chuck it. Oh, it looks like we got some tasties or something up in here. Alright, before we go too far that direction, this is pretty limited as far as it goes. Obviously, there's robots in there, but let's go ahead and use the biometric scanner.
Taking a look around. At least it's clean-ish.
Okay. So he was the only one. Here's some raw science.
Nothing like a little science, as I always say.
I don't think I want to drop down to the ground. Let's go ahead and listen to Dr. Tully.
Burgle, I'd like to summarize the results of today's mixer trials.
Ready to take your dictation.
Trials 1 and 2 were aborted due to mechanical failure. Now, Trial 3. Trial 3 was interesting. Wait, Burgle, what is that?
It looks like a gathering of ants.
Well, I can see that, but what... Shut down the facility! Close the blast doors! It appears that the mixer has agitated some of the local fauna, so... That's enough for today, Burgle.
Okay. Mixer trial summary. Mixer development has always been a bumpy road. I've successfully been able to produce a raw science concentrate, but the energy wave output is too strong for the containment field generator. It would seem that using a mixer is a single-use affair for the time being. I'll need to find a way to ramp up unit production for the yields necessary to pursue my raisinification therapy experiments. To make matters worse, my laboratories continue to be the focus of black ants. I suspect it has to do with the cacophony of these blasted machines at max power, or maybe something is luring them here. Anyway, as usual, the odds are stacked against me. By the way, somebody gave me the great hint that I was not aware of, that these granola bars are actually great for healing. I was just using them because I would eat them pretty much as soon as I got them because they don't give you very much hunger. Apparently they give you a lot of health. Let's go ahead and put on our regular helmet.
Putting on some more armor.
Which is actually leveled up, and it looks like we've got another robot here. I'm trying not to take too much damage from these guys. They can actually do quite a lot of damage. Especially when there's a bunch of them.
I'd eat this normally.
There we go. Ooh, gold card for the tasty. I didn't mention that earlier, by the way, that is actually, it's a random chance that you get. Normally when you get the data cards, they are just this regular white color to them. But if you kill enough of them, you have a randomized chance to get this gold color card, which is, there's not really anything special to it other than that it's just, you know, it's a collectible. My healing meats that I brought along are going bad. So that's the clearance level I need to get to. I need to get to clearance level B. So let's head on up here, see if this is the location to activate that. Looks... Oh, I was going to say, looks promising here. That is not it at all. Hey, Dr. Dolly.
Burgle has been behaving strangely. I have noted in some of our interactions that he has been taking liberties with my instructions besides his usual displays of incompetence. But just the other day, I heard him humming a tune about grilling. He thought I could not hear him, but I did. And I have told him again and again to eliminate that unnecessary function from his programming, and yet still I know he harbors secret thoughts of grilling. Oh. I was certainly right to isolate him from the experiments. One can only imagine how his malformed programming could be contaminating my research. I'll need to review my security protocols to make sure no further contamination occurs. The security cameras are now installed across the yard, and I've assigned Burgle to overseeing Tasty and Archer operations. A little insurance that my progress on raw science enrichment doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Neither Ominent, nor insect, nor robot will have access to my research now.
Alright, so one of the things I never was able to analyze was chewing gum, and that was because I turned it immediately into Christmas trees. So let's go ahead and analyze it now. A gum partition. Okay. And we discovered sticky slop. Alright, I don't know how to activate this door. Okay, I think I might see. So we originally went in there. That's where we blew up the bomb. We went that way, and then went all the way around. There's another door over here. Maybe this is it? What is this? Oh. I just saw you blinking in the dark, and I decided I wanted you. Yeah, I definitely have not been here before. That looks frightening.
I'll start working on my acceptance speech.
I assume this is where we're going. I hear science. That looks more like a mega milk molar. Okay. Oh, chest. Here we go. I will take... Oh, there's another bomb. Thank you very much. Oh, I think I can actually set these as a respawn point in case I would die. Then I don't get booted somewhere back.
I don't need this now. Abnormalities in the readings, unexpected power fluctuations, raw science run rampant.
Don't forget incursions by local fauna.
Mouthy robotic assistants. I'm so tired. All these new variables that need to be accounted for. They're ruining everything in my most desperate hour. It has all turned against me. Even as I walk around the backyard, I feel the walls of grass closing in on me, the tips of those green blades like daggers pointed at my heart. I see, no, I feel the unblinking, multifaceted eyes of the ants and spiders reflecting my misshapen visage, watching, always watching, and bearing witness to my failure. Perhaps it is time for me to lay down and admit defeat. Perhaps this is all the success that was meant for me. Perhaps it is enough.
Yeah, those guys do an not insignificant amount of damage if you don't time them properly, and I'm still not that great at them because you don't encounter them very often. All right, let's grab some science. What does this bulletin board have? Is it Burgle? Ominent? Ooh, assistant manager. That's where we need the key card for that guy. Keep him in check. Something about dumb. Zap. Defense array. Oh, my roasts are spoiling.
Dante's surprisingly not terrible.
Okay. And let's go ahead and look at this. It's become all too clear, foggy as it may be as of late, that some upkeep is in dire need. Notes, blueprints, recordings, all foolishly out in the open. I never want to play tug of war with a soldier ant over important research ever again. I suspect even bigger forces are at work than just an upset colony. It's as though someone in the shadows is watching my every move. If Ominent has somehow caught wind of the devastating capabilities of mixer technology, well, it's high time for real security around here. I'm suspending activity on the project while I beef this lab up a smidge. Plans are drawn for a repurposing of an old Roby's idea, the grumbling middle management unit. Their heavy-handed programming leaves a room for improvement in the aptitude department, and heaven forbid Burgle will ever have to interact with it. I can't begin to imagine the two of them blathering back and forth, let alone deal with any whimpering about installing leadership above him. He seems like the jealous type. Turing save me. Anyway, to work. Hey. Okay. Here's door B, which brings me out where? I need my helmet.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
This doesn't really help too much, does it? Oh, this is, I think, where... This is the other side. This is the right side that I mentioned. Do I go down here further? This is where I stopped. I said it kept going downwards, but I didn't keep going because I was afraid I was going to encounter more soldier ants. That would be unnecessary. There is a tooth back there. Also, there's you. Ah! Alright guys, I killed those soldier ants. I suspect that probably that milk molar is on the other side of that rock that needs to be blown up. But I need to save my bombs in case I need them for the lab. Oh gosh, another soldier ant. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got rid of that guy. There's more, though, so I suspect this is going to be a bit of a constant battle to get rid of the soldiers. Unless I can bypass them. Is this a door I can get into? Oh, yeah, it's B. Let's go into B. Oh, hi, B. Alright, guys, so I'm in this room B that the ant chased me into. I do not know
so bad.
If this is the boulder I want to blow up. I'm thinking, you know what, I have one that's not a sticky bomb. I found an extra one somewhere. Let's go ahead and eat this right away, because I think, yeah, I needed some health anyway. Let's use this. And drop it. Also, it looks like my headlamp is about to go. Did I remember to bring a torch? Of course I didn't. So is this where I wanted to go? Well, looks promising. Oh, more bombs! Thank you, game. I think that's where I went into. Okay. Haven't we been in here? Yeah, we've been in here. This is the door I couldn't get through. So I went that way. I ended up coming back down. I don't remember even where it went. That way goes back out to the very beginning where we blew up the thing originally, the original rock. So let's go back this way. I suspect I've got to go down. Okay, so we're back in this room now that has the soldier. Oh my gosh, there's like 5 or 6 of them. Oh gosh, I'm in some trouble here, guys. Oh my gosh, that was a 3 at once kill. Oh wait, 2 at once. Alright guys, in good news, I cleared out most of the soldier ants. I think there's like 2 left or something like that. Bad news. One of the worker ants killed my headlamp. So let's go ahead and adjust the display for now. That was something I was not anticipating. Okay, I killed those last couple. Looks clear to me. I think that's where we're going. What's shiny over here? Gosh, I wish I had a torch. There's some apple bits, just in case I get hungry. Oh. Billy Hog bites. Apple bits. I do need some food. A bunch of my food has gone bad, and I think this stuff is all good for food. So that must be their location where they dump things, kind of like the Red Anthill's got their location. Alright, we can see. Let's turn that display back down. Much better, a little less washed out. Hey, Wendell.
Burgle transcription
Oh,
unit
it's a burgle.
19.5.1. Order number 43.
Do it again, Burgle, for old time's sake.
What's that, Dr. Tully?
Play the old script.
Right away. Hello, and welcome to Roby's Classic Automated Burger Shop. My name is Burgle, and I will be taking your order today. Perhaps I can interest you in the daily specials? My favorite is the Roby's 0.375 pounder with cheese, with a side of mammal-style fries.
That will do just fine, Burgle.
Remember the Roby Burger motto: make every day exponentially great.
Okay, so this is actually just, it talks about the super chips and the auxiliary chips. This is Dr. Tully telling Burgle that he actually needs to write stuff on the different chips. Should anything ever happen to your internal memory, you'll need to be aware these chips exist for retrieval, so file that amongst the deep pickle and mustard knowledge or whatever. It's funny. Oh, and please try to behave around the assistant manager. It has submitted several reports to me. What is this? Spicy arrows? And a super chip protocol. I didn't even read that. Alright, super chip protocol. We've reached a juncture with a mixer research. Oh, no. This is what... Okay, I thought I picked it up out of this box. Yeah, I knew I had that. Alright, where am I going? Alright, so we've been there. We've been here. And I apologize for the very dark nature. I will repair my miner's helmet as soon as I can. Alright guys, I've been running around and I'm not really sure where else to go here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to blow up this rock that I said should have the milk molar behind it. Maybe that takes us somewhere we need to go? Gosh, and I can't see anything. Yep, here's the milk molar. Alright guys, so the last idea I have before I actually just jump online and try to figure out where I'm going. So that is where we blew up the original rock, and we kind of headed into that section, then back down that way. And there was a bunch of soldier ants here that I said that I ran up through these tunnels. There is a section, this way, I think. Yes, this way and then this way. And I apologize again, it's so dark. This requires bump. So we're going to try here. It was the only other place I could think of. I should have... There we go. And then let's just drop this here. And hope this takes us somewhere where we need to go. That gives us a scabby. Not what we needed. What if we follow this lighting? Okay, we've not been here. That's a dead end. Let's go back this direction. And there's a bunch more food here. Let's...
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
I don't have much water left either. I did have a second canteen with me at the beginning of the day, and I put it away, because I figured I'd want more inventory space than anything. Oh, marble shards. Thank you. Quartzite. Another quartzite. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Okay. So I just pulled up the map just to see... Oh, good, those are regular ants. Just to see where I was, because this tunnel keeps going and going. I'm under the sandbox. I thought I was supposed to be going over here. This doesn't seem right at all. Okay. And like magic, we're back. With a headlamp. And a bunch of torches. It really wasn't too much magic. I had to run the whole way back home. I was out of water to drink, and I couldn't see what I was doing, and I was sure you guys couldn't either. Because if I can't see, I'm certain you can. Anyway, I just went back in at the black anthill descent that is in the sandbox. So I just need to figure out where I need to go here, and hopefully I can do so now that I can actually see where I'm going. I did actually grab one more splat burst while I was at home. Well, I had a bomb already. I just converted it into a splat burst. If I would have known this, I might not have had to go home. You apparently can slurp out of the water coolers. Cool. Guys, I think I'm a huge moron. I said at the very beginning, I can't get in this door, and now when we finally unlocked B, I never came back down here. I'll bet this is where we go. Because this does not look familiar at all. Okay. That's got nothing in it. That has nothing in it. Where are we going? Soldier ants. Alright guys, I think I killed all of the soldier ants in here. You're just a pebble. Also just a pebble. Alright, so we have a very large door here. Ooh, milk molar. Thank you very much. I do believe this actually is the boss fight for the assistant manager. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. I'm not going to lie. I thought the super chip was separate, but I kind of looked it up briefly to try to make sure I knew where I was going. And I think this is, unfortunately, the fight for the assistant manager. So we're going to give it a try, see how it goes. If I'm not prepared, I will go home, grab some more stuff, and come back yet again. But we won't get it done today. This might end up being an extra long episode. You are welcome.
Scientists make this look harder than it is.
Okay, so here's some cracked glass. This is the other location where we needed the bomb from what I understand. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to equip my
Better safe than sorry.
ladybug armor. We're going to go ahead and equip this as well. And we're going to huck it. Okay, and we are going to go in. We're going to go ahead and save everything out here. And guys, wish me luck. Gosh, I'm terrified. Deploy management squad.
The helpful robot wants to kill me. Who could have predicted that?
Stop that. I think I can block that with my shield. I just gotta get used to his attack pattern to know when it's coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I think that's a bad thing when that happens. Yep. Uh-oh. The laser annihilated me. All right, let's go ahead and load last save. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Get off the floor. That's so bad. What is going on? How am I supposed to fight in this? Oh my god, and now there's lasers and oh my gosh, okay. This is the only safe place? I'm gonna just shoot him. Oh no! Alright guys, I learned valuable lessons that time.
The helpful robot wants to kill me. Who could have predicted that?
So it looks like when I block that energy ball... Okay, this is gonna be lasers. When I block the energy ball, it deflects and does damage to him. Okay. I'm more afraid of the... Oh, gosh. Okay, I say that. I'm more afraid of the electric than I am the lasers. The lasers aren't that bad. I need to be able to get out of these electric spots. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Oh, good, it's lasers. I'm good with lasers. Oh my gosh, let's not peep anything. We'll peep him after he's dead. Oh no, it's gonna be electric. Get out. Are you kidding